See, when it comes to family drama and romance, nobody does it better than Nollywood. Nobody does it better. And something about the Briggs is right in that alley. So I told myself if I posted consistently for the month of January, I was going to take myself out for a treat. And I went to go and see something about the Briggs. Let's review that movie. Hello, from wherever you're watching me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Naelum. I like to call myself the perfect homebody, and on this channel, I yap about my favorite Nigerian movie recommendations, books that I get up to, books that I read by Nigerian author, and every other thing in between. So if you are liking the vibe, do consider subscribing. And if you're an oldie, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about something about the Briggs. Something about the Briggs, the movie that was released this year in 2025. It was actually released January 31st, 2025, and it's directed and produced by Bukola Ogunsola. And it's a star-studded movie, in my opinion, because you have the likes of Stan Inze, Rita Dominic, Daniel Etim Effiong, Linda Ihoma Ejiofor, Iyabo Ojo. We have Zakoji in this movie, Norbert Young, Gloria Young, even Liz Benzin had a cameo in this movie. So in my opinion, it's a star-studded movie.
Sophie Briggs, let's do life together.
Why don't you stay and have lunch with us?
I'm sure he has other plans. This is a non-relationship, so no need for niceness or all these unnecessary friendly things that you're doing.
Are you this nasty to everyone you see, or is there something about me?
I have a problem with you and the entire male gender.
So let's talk about the plot of this movie without giving any spoilers. So the plot of this movie follows the youngest daughter of the Briggs family and how she has legit strong phobia for commitment and marriage, and how she feels like marriage is a curse and she would rather continue being in a non-relationship. This was a theme throughout the movie, to be honest. The movie is not just a love story. It basically also shows us how family experiences and our general life experience can affect our views on things. This movie, we go through a journey of her unpacking that heavy with her non-relationship guy, and it was just a very fun, educative, easy movie to watch. I actually enjoyed much watching this movie more than I thought. When it comes to family drama, but this movie just had it packed full, like family drama. Like it was like all her siblings were crazy, like actually really crazy, like the crazy kind
Member
of
of my family.
I want to meet them.
No, that's not a good idea.
Hey sis, how are you?
Good afternoon, Auntie.
This is for holding a woman that is not your wife.
I'm not your husband you can be talking to anyhow. If you try any rubbish with me, I'm going to deal with you.
How, Richard?
Olumide, come and carry your wife
friend,
up.
you-
Yeah,
shut
come
up,
and carry
shut
your wife.
up.
I'm not
Shut
going to
up.
have it.
Enough! I will not have you all disgrace me tomorrow. You all would be at your best behavior tomorrow, or else I will disown you. It's true, Sha. The family members, their cray is on another level.
It was a very good watch. It was a very good watch. I like that he had a Christian undertone as to what marriage is. So some things I loved about the movie was how it dug into like really heavy topics about marriage, fear of commitment, how marriages seem like a curse in today's society, and how it was able to unpack that without it even being so obvious. The acting in this movie was top notch. Everybody killed it their role. Everybody killed it, to be honest. I really was annoyed by the character played by Stan Easy. I just really wanted to punch his nose. But everybody in this movie brought their A game. The acting was top notch. I mean, Gloria Young as the mother was a perfect example of what a mother of a broken family would look like or be perceived as. Rita Dominic's role.
Who calls a married man very early on a Saturday morning? For what? Who is she? I'm asking you a question, Olumide. Answer me, oh. Chooks. I hope Sophie told you that she bedwet till she was 20.
Cynthia!
The character that Rita Dominic played, she nailed it top notch. I mean, what do you expect from an OG like Rita Dominic? I also really love Linda Ihoma Ejiofor's acting. I really love her acting all the time. I know I'm saying this from a place of bias, but she always kills her role. all the scenes, all the actors in this role brought their A game. I was able to feel whatever emotions that they were feeling or whatever they were trying to portray in their roles in this movie. And I really, really liked the acting in this movie. Another thing that really struck me in this movie was just the costume. I mean, the costume were over the top. They were over the top. There was one scene where the character Susan was coming out of her elder brother's house, and she had this big long ass red gown, and I'm like, girl, where are you going to with red heels? The costuming in this thing were just over the top. I'm telling you, they were over the top, really over the top. But I was here for it. I love the cinematography of this movie. It was beautiful. Everything just came together. But the costumes, though, they were over the top. I mean, when I was watching the cinema, all of us were like, wait till you they wear like this. What is with this? This is how she dresses every day. Like they were just over the top. But I really, really love. So, in conclusion, some things I loved about this movie. I love the deep emotional storytelling. I love the fact that it had a Christian undertone. I am a believer, as you, if you don't already know. I love the fact that it had a Christian undertone. I mean, the whole essence of, breaking through the family cycle was to show that if you put God in the middle of your marriage can work. And I loved it for this film. I love the fact that it had that. I also love the fact that it shows that you can break generational curses and you can actually be the one to break the generational curses. I love the fact that I didn't give all the characters like some fairy tale happy ending, and you could actually see that the characters at the end of this were going through some personal growth. I love that. Some things I didn't like about this movie was how slow paced some scenes were. I just wanted to fast forward, just fast forward those scenes. It was a bit slow paced for me, but it was still overall a genuinely good movie, in my opinion. Will I recommend you to watch this movie? Of course, my dear, go and watch it. It's airing in the cinemas currently, in Nigeria. Sorry for my Obodo Igbo people, but it's airing here in Nigeria, and I really, 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 really recommend that you watch it. All right, guys, that's a wrap from me, and I will see you in the next video. If you watch my videos to this point, do consider subscribing, hit that notification button, and share this video if you care. And I'll see you in the next one.
I can help him, Sophie. I can make him a better person.
Hello. Who is this?
Next time, make sure you call me to book an appointment before you just show up at my doorstep unannounced.
I'm Chooks Obi.
I have had enough. Go to your room, get your things, and leave my house.
Then that means you have to throw both of us out.
This entire thing, I told you from the start, bad idea.
So God created marriage for man and woman to enjoy themselves. But because of our differences sometimes, the very fabric of love that holds the marriage in place has been torn to pieces.
You're right about your family.